Okay, welcome back to the Cookie Critiques. Today we're critiquing Please and Thank You. One thing about Please and Thank You, they were voted the most recommended restaurant in Louisville, Kentucky. That's according to Facebook ratings. So congratulations for Please and Thank You. These are the cookies, and this is my favorite part of the show where we get to try the cookies out. And we have a cookie rating system. This is the same rating system we use every week. If you'd like a copy of this, just go ahead and email us or hit us up on our Facebook page. If you have cookies that you want us to critique, again, email us, critique us,
The
cookie critiques, yes, thank you, at gmail.com, or hit us up on our Facebook page if you want to be part of the show or have cookies that you would like us to critique. This is the same sheet we use every episode. We critique on things such as the weight and the size of cookies. Now, remember, a lot of these are our personal opinions. I like big fat cookies. Melanie maybe doesn't like big fat cookies. She might like smaller, thinner cookies. It all depends on your personal preference. That's why there's two of us. The appearance, the smell, the chocolate chip density. Now, the chocolate chip density requires a little more explaining. That's how many chips are within the cookie. So nobody really wants to get a chocolate chip cookie with like 4 or 5 chocolate chips in it. I like my cookie to be chock full of chocolate chips.
Me too.
The taste of the chips, the taste of the cookie, the dry taste, the milk taste test. Some cookies taste significantly different when they are dipped in milk. The absorbency factor. So I like a cookie that really absorbs a lot of milk so it crumbles in your mouth. And then the milk crumble factor. Now this is something that I came up with that I really like, and some people say it's really gross, but I like when you're eating cookies with milk, and then when you're all done and you drink the milk, you've got that sludge of cookie mixed with chocolate chip that's just really, really good. To me, that's a great ending for a chocolate chip cookie eating session. So let's go ahead and first of all, let's go ahead and weigh the cookies. Again, these are very handsome looking cookies from Please and Thank You. The appearance is great. Okay, each cookie weighs about 1.5 ounces. The size of the cookie, that's about a normal, that's about a 2.5 to 3 inch diameter cookie right there. So it's kind of like a normal sized cookie. It's not oversized. It's certainly not small by any means. The smell of the cookies, you could smell when you open the box. You could smell the chocolate chip cookie come out, but these do smell very good.
Yes.
The taste of the chips and the taste of the cookie. Now, for this particular cookie, that's going to be a hard test because, as you see, the chocolate chips are kind of melted into the cookie. They've become part of the cookie. I personally like my chocolate chips to be very, very well defined within the cookie. These are kind of go throughout the cookie, so we'll have to be creative when we're testing that. The dry taste, the milk taste, the absorbency, and milk crumble factor. So for those, we're going to need some milk. Melanie, would you be so kind to fill our glasses with some nice cold milk?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's start rating these cookies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now we rate each of these items on a scale of 1 to 10. We add them all up at the bottom. We take the average of our 2, and that's the final ranking for the cookie. Have you tried these yet?
I have not.
You have not? If you want me to eat yours.
I didn't know we were
going
through individually here.
If you want me to eat yours for you, I will. If you need me to. I'm happy to help out.
I know you are.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a piece without a chocolate chip in it because it's kind of layered.
It is. I think I'm going to have to kind of come up with a combined score on that. I'm not sure how we would... Because you can't really get the chocolate chips out of here. If you notice, if you look through the cookie, through the center of the cookie, you can see that the chips are actually melted throughout the cookie. that cookie in there. It is absorbing milk very, very nicely. It's kind of a drier cookie. It's not like a moist, cakey type of cookie. It's dry and crispy, which I do like that. I like that it absorbs milk.
I like it.
I like it.
My bite has so much chocolate, it's not really absorbing milk.
It's not really absorbing milk for you?
It's got so much chocolate in it.
And you know what I like to do sometimes when we have cookies like that? Is we take them and we break them into pieces, and then we go to dunk them in the milk, and we go, oops, I dropped them in the milk. And then you get them later at the end. When
Oopsies.
yeah, exactly. And then sometimes, you know, when you get those little pieces, if you don't want the little pieces in there, you have to get like another piece of cookie, and it kind of goes in for like a cookie rescue mission. You kind of go in
Yep.
and you try and scoop up that piece of cookie that you dropped into the milk. See, like that, and you kind of get it right out there. See that?
That's impressive.
That's like the cookie Red Cross almost. You go in there and scoop that cookie out of there. But as you can see, I've developed my cookie saving skills over the years, so
Yeah,
I do consider myself to be a cookie expert when saving.
Oh yeah. You're definitely. Yeah. Yeah, you're the cookie expert.
Yeah, for sure.
Chocolate chip cookie expert.
Okay. I've got our calculator, also otherwise known as an iPhone.
Let me borrow that for a second.
Hey Siri, what do you think about chocolate chip cookies?
It's your opinion that counts.
See, it's your opinion that counts. See,
She knows.
she wanted to be part of the show. I said Siri,
She
yeah.
knows how much you love cookies and just said, you know what?
She deferred that. Again, please and thank you. This is their information. We're enjoying their cookies right now. We're about to give you the final score. Remember last week, Not Your Typical Deli out of Gilbert, Arizona scored 102 out of a possible 110. And we're about to give our recap right now.
Okay. I got an 86.
You got an 86. I came up with a 79 on the cookies. Again, these were very good cookies, but the bar was set very high last week by Not Your Typical Deli.
If you are a chocolate lover, you'll love them because the chocolate just runs throughout the entire cookie. It's not chippy.
Is that the part of the cookie you like the most?
I like the chippy part, and it was just like all layered with chocolate, which I like, but on a chocolate chip cookie, you know, it was just a little different.
Okay. So what did you like the least about the cookie? Do you have something that you liked the least? Let's look at your ratings.
The milk absorbency.
Absorbency. She thought the absorbency was low. I did too, kind of at first. I thought the milk was absorbing, but then when I actually ate the cookie, I noticed that it didn't really soak in.
Soak in.
And that's a little bit of a disappointment for me. Again, that the cookies did not have definable chips was a little disappointing for me. But the taste is very good.
Very good cookies.
They did rank high in taste. I did like the size of the cookie. So you can actually have 2 or 3 cookies, and you can actually eat more and feel okay about it. So again, an 86 and a 79, if my math is right, that works out to about an 82.5 in overall rating.
Okay.
A little bit below last week's rating, but 82.5 is our final rating for Please and Thank You. Again, this is our opinion on the cookies. They were very good cookies. They look very good. They smell very good. And if we ever get a chance to visit Louisville, Kentucky, we will definitely stop by and check out this venue. And if you live there, we hope that you go and visit them often. And thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments below. Email us at thecookiecritiques@gmail.com if you'd like to be part of the show.